On a Monday here in Marque, Texas. I have a guest that's in studio. I'm going to kick this on the FM. We're going to be talking about a car show. It's the second annual. It's taking place coming up quick. You can make your plans to attend or maybe enter your car. Here we go. Good morning. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. My name is Gardy, and I have a guest that's hanging out in studio. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and we're going to be talking about what they have going on. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Kimberly Jenkins from Dwayne's Auto Express.
Yeah, so we have a really cool event that's going on. What's the name of it? What do we have?
We have Dwayne's Auto Express and She, which is our nonprofit organization. We're having a car show October the 29th at Carbide Park from 8 to 3.
All right, 8 to 3 p.m. Carbide Park. That's in Marque, Texas. If you haven't been before, the park is actually, I would say it's like a hidden gem.
Right.
For sure, because if you haven't been, it's like, this is really nice.
Right.
It's nice out there.
It is. It's very nice. And last year we did it. We were in the back of the park. Mm-hmm. So this year we rented the whole entire park. So we'll be in the front, and then we'll shuttle people back and forth because it's a pretty long walk from the parking lot.
Yes.
So we'll have the whole park this year.
Amazing. Okay, so it's the Dwayne's Auto Express and She's second annual classic truck and car show.
Yes.
Last year y'all had this event. How did that turn out for you guys?
It turned out good. We had maybe like about 50 cars, but they were very nice cars, and we were glad to have them. But everybody came out and supported, and even people came and just made donations and stuff for our cause.
Yeah, and y'all had some food trucks out there?
We did. We had a food truck that had fish and shrimp, and we did our own because we do the cooking as well. We did hamburgers and hot dogs and nachos and things like that too.
Yes. Whenever you have an event, especially for the first time, you're not really sure how it's going to turn out. Right. Was there any of that going on, and were y'all overall happy with the turnout and everything?
It was. We were very happy. We were happy to have who we had last year. We had a big accident in the front, which caused some people not to be able to come to make it in because there was no other way to get in besides, the front entrance. But beside that, we probably would have had more cars other than that. But we were thankful that the people were okay that were in the accident.
Yeah, I got held up in that. I was with my family. We were trying to weasel around. I said, we got to get here. Maybe jump in the fence.
Yes.
Right. Figuring it out, right?
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, but it was a great time.
Yes.
There was a lot of, whenever I like the idea of cars, and especially like a classic truck, and I've been itching for one, like a Ford.
Do it.
I know I want it so bad. And I see them. There's actually this spot in Dickinson that I go by, and it's every time I go home, I see it, and I'm like, they always got these old trucks.
Oh, do it.
I know.
You'll be happy.
I would, I think, but I got that, my 3-week-old baby, and I was like, she needs the money.
Yes, she does.
Right? But I can go look. And I remember, I think that itch for me started whenever I hung out at the car show last year.
Really?
Yeah, there was some really old, beautiful trucks, like in mint condition, very well taken care of, all different kinds of styles. But I was like, this is cool. I never realized how cool those could be.
These guys take care of their vehicles. Like, they're into it. Like, we go to shows. We went to Fort Worth in May, and it was like 2,000 trucks. This huge show with just 2,000 trucks, and we took home Best GMC.
Yeah.
But we go to all kinds of shows in Conroe and different shows they have just for trucks, and they're big.
Yeah, so there's 2,000 vehicles there, and there's all different kinds of categories.
Yes.
So there's like a GMC category, and
yes.
y'all won that.
We won Best Overall GMC.
That's amazing.
The whole show, yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome. We weren't expecting it because there was so many vehicles there. We weren't expecting, to win like that, but we were so proud and so happy.
Yeah. Last year, how many categories were there? And I guess, and we can get into, can people enter their vehicle and how?
Mm-hmm. We have 20 different categories. We have 40 trophies. Well, 45 because we have specialty trophies as well. But we have 20 different categories with 40 trophies. And they go from like Corvette category to Chevelle to specialties, which are like jacked up trucks or low riders, whatever you want to bring. We're not biased. It says classic, but we'll take what you bring.
Yeah, there were some Teslas and some other cars out there as well. They're just cool to look at. And I've honestly, I don't think I've ever ridden in one or seen one up close until that event.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they bring. We welcome anybody. You have a classic or whatever you want to bring. We'll welcome. We'll find a category for you.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So Dwayne's Auto Express. Can we talk about what you guys do, and then I want to talk about She as well.
Sure. Dwayne's Auto Express. That's my baby. We started it about 9 years ago, maybe 10. I kind of get confused, but because my son now runs it, because I opened it for the first 2 years, and then he came in, and he's excellent at it. Jermaine, want to shout out to the guys at Dwayne's Auto, and we have Dwayne's Auto, so we've been there that long, and then we have Dwayne's Automotive. That's the big baby. It's been there. We've been there over 30-something years.
Mm-hmm. And so what do you guys do? What do y'all offer?
We offer at the Express. We do oil changes, state inspections. We do tires. We do that.
Awesome. And then at the automotive, y'all do a little bit more?
At the automotive, we do more of the heavy lifting, like the tune-ups, and you need, we do some like major brake jobs, just all the major stuff that you need, we do down there at the automotive.
Yeah. You know, I guess with y'all putting on the car shows, do y'all also work on some of those older vehicles?
We do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a 1993 that came to the car show last year that we had in there working on as well, and we're fixing it up and getting it ready. He was like, I got to get it back out so I can get it to your show.
Yeah. You mentioned y'all had that GMC that won that huge car show.
Yes.
Do y'all have any other vehicles that are older or classic?
We do. We have the GMC. It's the 84. And we got that one last year. And then we have another truck we call Cataclysm. It's kind of like a Cadillac and a Chevrolet together.
Yeah.
Like they had a baby.
Yeah.
So the motor in it is a Cadillac motor. And then it's a Chevrolet. It's an OBS style Chevrolet 1990.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And we also have a 77 Corvette.
Uh-huh.
And we have a 2019 Corvette as well.
I'm a really big fan of DeLoreans.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all ever see any of those at car shows?
I saw one. At a I think it was a Houston Auto Show. We saw one.
Yeah, so in Humble they have DeLorean Texas or whatever.
I saw that.
Yeah, and I've made the trip out there, and they let me sit in one.
No way.
And I was thinking about it. This was like 6 years ago or something, and a couple kids ago.
Right. Well, we have 8, so look, don't let the kids hold you back.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, but I'm a big fan of Back to the Future, and that's kind of since I was a little kid, and then I got stuck on. I was like, man, one day I want to own one of the classic DeLoreans.
Yes.
And you see how they came out with the new ones, or like the models that they have. Have you seen any of that?
No, I haven't.
They're releasing them in weird ways, but I haven't even seen the prices. But I'm sure it's like
it's crazy.
$200,000 or something like that, but they're still fun to look at.
Yes, the classics can get that pricey as well.
Yeah,
and I forgot to mention my own classic. I have a 67. Like I named all my husband's stuff, but I forgot my own. I'm building a 67 C10.
Okay,
pickup.
That's
truck.
a truck. Yeah. Okay, so whenever you say building it, what does that mean?
Oh it means a lot of money. No, just like
yeah,
it means just from the ground up. I had the whole body taken off, had the frame redone. It had disc brakes. Drum brakes, so I'm putting disc brakes on it. Just doing it from the ground up, redoing
Awesome.
the paint, the interior, everything.
Okay, so you also mentioned, hey, it's a Chevy. Y'all got a GMC that's an award-winning vehicle as well.
Yes.
Are you loyal to a brand or have one that you prefer over the other? Because I see people that are like, I'm Ford. I'm Chevy.
Yeah, we probably are. We like GMCs and we like Chevys. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's because we have a 2014 GMC and we love that truck. It's just like, we just love them. We love how they look. We love how they ride. They're dependable. We just love them.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so here's a reminder. I'm talking to Kimberly Jenkins, and they're going to be putting on the Dwayne's Auto Express and second annual Classic Truck and Car Show is taking place at Carbide Park in Lamarck, Texas. That's October 29th from 8 to 3 p.m. So we talked about the Dwayne's Auto side, and then there's SHEE. So it's SHEE. What does that stand for, and what do you guys have going on with that?
Okay, that stands for Sisters Helping Everyone Excel. And we're just a nonprofit where we give 100% of the proceeds. We don't take any money. All the ladies and I are volunteers. We just volunteered to help in the community. And we give out food for Thanksgiving. We do things for prom. We give out not sponsors. We give out scholarships, just whatever we can do in the community. And we have the money to do.
Why start that?
Just for the love of Hitchcock. My husband's from Hitchcock, and I married him. So, hey, I'm in here with it. I'm in here with him.
Yeah. And, there's people, and actually earlier today we talked about Toys for Tots. There was a gentleman who came in, and, if you're in a place where you can help,
yes,
why not help?
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're here for. God gave us, he blesses us to be a blessing is the way we see it. So we can't keep it. So we want to give it away.
Yes. Okay. So if somebody wants to learn more or get involved with SHEE, is there a way they can do that?
They can. They can call me at 409-939-4447. We have a website, which is sistershelpingeveryone.excel at .com, sistershelpingeveryone.excel.com. And then we do have an email at sistershelpingeveryone.excel at gmail.com.
Yes. So for this holiday season, do y'all have any goals or coming up, anything y'all are trying to do?
Yes, the car show is actually a fundraiser for this as well to help us with the Thanksgiving meals that we give away, and we'll be outside of the Express giving all the food away.
Who's cooking?
No one. We cooked. The first year we cooked.
Yeah.
And the school was so gracious enough to let us use the bistro. So we cooked, and it was so fun. I thought it was wonderful. Then COVID. Then nobody could come around or whatever. So now I'm like, hey, ladies, let's do it again. And they're so used to just handing it out now. They're just like, no, let's just keep doing doing it like we're doing. But I would love to get back because I love to cook. So I would love to get back to where we can cook and hand out the food and give you your food to go home as well.
Yeah, but you are a cook too. We were talking a little bit about this before. Yeah.
I love to cook.
Yeah, there was actually someone who, this is Philip Guidry. He commented on this before. He said it was great Thanksgiving dinner last year too. Thank you.
Hi, Phil.
Yeah. Hey, are you following any of the Hitchcock football team? They're undefeated and they're like top 10 state ranked.
You know, I just heard that my niece called me the other day and said her sons were playing. So we were supposed to go on Friday, but I got my tooth pulled on Wednesday. So I was like, girl, I can't move.
Yeah, it was homecoming.
Yes.
And they won in a very big way. They blew them out again. And so also the other thing, we just focused on this or saw a thing about it, where it's like the band. The band is doing UIL competition. Yeah, and they're out there doing, I think they placed in the top 5.
Wow.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's really
Hitchcock,
huge.
Texas.
Little Hitchcock.
Yeah, on the map doing some big things. It's really cool to see. Yeah, and these kids, I mean, they're so talented, and they also work very hard.
Yeah.
The band, the practices, and all that stuff. So it's exciting to see that.
Yeah. We love Hitchcock.
Yeah, so Dwayne's Auto Express and She's second annual Classic Truck and Car Show, October 29th. If somebody has a vehicle, maybe they're thinking about entering in a competition, how can they do that and maybe even see if theirs qualifies?
Well, everybody qualifies to me. I think if you have something you're passionate about and you love it, bring it.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think because I know there was some trucks and I was trying to see like who owns some of these vehicles, and these people, these are like their babies, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's like etiquette at a car show? What's proper etiquette?
What's proper etiquette?
Yeah.
You know, most people say don't touch them. You know, look at them, don't touch them, don't open doors, don't, just look at them.
Yeah, and they're usually sitting right there by it, and they would love to talk about it as well if you have any questions.
They love to talk about it, yeah. They want to tell you about everything that was done to it and probably things you don't want to know. They'll tell you anyway.
Yeah, and I'll see sometimes whenever people, for whatever reason, try and move this car, it's time to start a new project. Yes. It's almost impossible, it seems, to get everything out of it. Like, here's the list of things that I've had done and the money that's put in.
Most definitely.
It's like it's better just to keep it.
Yeah, but the market now is a pretty awesome. So, they'll give you good money for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with the market?
I think that these trucks are so hot.
Yes.
That everybody wants one,
Yeah.
So it's hard to get them. Even the short bodies, it's hard to get them. So people are even have long bodies. They're cutting them down, the short bodies now.
Yeah. Interesting. So like, I was talking about this, like a classic truck.
Mm-hmm.
If you want one that you can, drive and be a good daily driver potentially, it may not look the best, but it'll look pretty solid.
For sure.
You're starting probably about $20,000.
Yeah. For sure.
Easy.
That's a start.
Yeah, and the truck's like, from 1978 or something like that, and it's like, hey, this will get you inside. Let's go.
This will get you entry level. 20. That's definitely entry level because they're expensive.
Yeah, it's like if you want it to run, if you want it to run,
if you want a motor, you might have to pay a little bit more.
Oh, that's awesome. Kim, what about a car that is a dream car of yours?
Yes. Oh man, I kick myself for not buying this Dodge Challenger that I would always see at this car show. And me and my son, he first was the one who loved it. And I kept saying, man, I'm going to buy it, And I just waited, and I just didn't do it. I had the money to buy it. I just was like trying to get the guy down, how you try to do.
Yeah.
And I kicked myself for not buying it. I told my husband the other day, I wish I'd bought that Challenger.
Yeah, that's the worst.
That's the one.
Any idea where it is?
Yeah, I think the guy I have his phone number still. He lives in Santa Fe. I hope he still has it. I might call him.
Yeah, tell him to come put it in the car show. If anything,
sure.
It's like, hey, let me just revisit this.
You know what? I'll do that.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, because I still have his number. I hope he didn't sell it. If he didn't sell it.
Yeah, or he would have the information of where it is.
Yeah.
It's probably not too far.
Maybe somebody will bring it and let me drool over it.
Okay, something else that you're going to be helping Abundant Life with is on the Hallelujah Harvest. So every year, October 31st, there's a fall harvest on campus here at Abundant Life. Mm-hmm. And last year, you kind of helped and said, hey, let's make this car show happen here on site just to add something a little bit different. Yeah. And I think y'all are going to be helping with that again.
We are. We're going to bring some back. And then at our car show, we'll go ahead and announce it and see if we can get some more people to come in with us so we can bring even more cars than we did last year. Awesome. And I'm trying to talk my husband into bringing that 84 out here. He doesn't drive it. He trailers it everywhere. It's never been driven.
Really?
Yeah.
Never been
on the road. Yeah. He doesn't drive it. So he trailers it. He just drives it in the trailer. And drive it off.
So like whenever you get it on the trailer, then you can just kind of like roll it down and just drive it where it's going, and that's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
That's about much.
that's
And he
a
drives
baby.
around the neighborhood
yeah.
a little bit.
I know. Then you get like those special like classic car plates.
You do.
It's a different kind of insurance
It
and
is.
everything else.
Thank you, Haggerty.
Awesome. Hey, is there any shout outs that you want to give?
I would love to give a shout out to Legacy Anna and Rob over at Legacy Collision. They sponsor our shirts every year. We thank them for that so much. I also wanted to shout out to Dwayne's Auto. All the guys down there. And Dwayne, hello, honey. And who else did I say? I can't remember who
You
else.
said base construction?
Oh, Base Construction. Yes, Mr. Kaufman. We want to shout out to Mr. Kaufman and Brad Varley at Vapor Tech
All right.
and Hitchcock Dental, Dr. Sumi.
I got to give another shout out to Legacy Collision. Anything that we've ever needed help with,
Yes.
they always find a way to give back.
Yes.
It's like, hey, we're trying to spotlight this, the kids in the football program or
Yes.
Hitchcock High School, this program. They're always there to help make it happen. They're great people.
And they don't ask any questions. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
really
love
cool.
them. We
It's
love
really
them
cool to
a
see
lot.
people like that, especially a woman-owned business.
Yes.
Just
We need
they've
more
really
of those.
grown. Yeah. I think they're adding another location.
They are.
Yeah, and I think it's Santa Fe.
Yeah.
So that's, congrats to them.
Yes.
And support those local businesses and people and organizations
Mm-hmm.
that give back to the community.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Again, talking about the Dwayne's Auto Express and She's second annual Classic Truck and Car Show. Have Miss Kimberly Jenkins here in studio. Kimberly, is there anything else that you would like to share?
I just want to shout out to Linda Ardrey as well at Farmers. I forgot my baby. My sweetheart. She helps us all the time too.
And okay, if somebody does want to enter,
Mhm.
if they have any questions, what's the best way for them to get a hold of you?
They can call me at 409-939-4447. And again, hey, we will take any vehicle you bring. We'll love on you and have a good time with you as well.
Awesome. I appreciate your time today.
We appreciate you, Gardy.
This is KTA Radio 99.5.